Boxing Promotions. We'd like to thank our proud sponsors, Taqueria El Barcocito, the official spot for today's weigh-ins, and also Filiberto's Mexican Restaurant. We're going to get things started off with the main event of the evening. This is going to be for the super featherweight vacant Arizona State Championship. This is going to be 6 rounds in the featherweight division. This is your main event of the evening tomorrow night, live at the Arizona Federal Theater. First on the scale, Jesus Ibarra.
129.3.
129.3 for Jesus Ibarra. Next up to the scale, Edward Ceballos. 129.6 for Edward Ceballos. This is going to be your main event of the evening for the vacant Arizona State Super Featherweight Championship. First up to the scale, Danny Barrios. 123.1 for Danny Barrios.
122.9.
122.9 for Danny Barrios. Next up to the scale, Borrez.
123.4.
123.4 for Borrez. 123.2 for Borrez. Make some noise for your co-main event feature tomorrow night, live at the Arizona Federal Theater. All brought to you by the Soul Boxing Promotions. Only the best in the West fight on that soul. First up to the scale now, Adrian Rodriguez. 128.7 for Adrian Rodriguez. Next up to the scale, Carrillo.
123.3.
123.3 for Carrillo. To be 6 rounds in the super bantamweight division. Next up on deck, Moises Axel Rosales and Giovanni Gutierrez. First to step on the scale would be Axel Rosales. 141.6 for Axel Rosales. Next up to the scale, Giovanni Gutierrez. This is going to be 6 rounds in the lightweight division. 138.1 for Giovanni Gutierrez. Next up on deck, Maximus Castro and Isaias Gonzalez Cardona. First to step on the scale, Maximus Castro. This is going to be 4 rounds in the super featherweight division.
132.2.
132.2 for Maximus Castro. Next up to the scale, Isaias Gonzalez Cardona. 134.7 for Isaias Gonzalez Cardona. This is going to be 4 rounds for featherweight division. Next up to the scales and on deck, Fabian Rojo and Roman Canto. First to go on the scale, Fabian Rojo. This is going to be 4 rounds in the welterweight division.
148.
148.8 for Fabian Rojo. Next up to the scale, Roman Canto. This is going to be 4 rounds in the welterweight division. Make some noise for Fabian Rojo and Roman Canto. Next up to the scale, Isaac Chavez. This is going to be 4 rounds in the super lightweight division.
140.6.
140.6 for Isaac Chavez. Next up to the scale, Stefano Ari.
141.3.
141.3 for Stefano Ari. 140.9 for Stefano Ari. This is going to be 4 rounds in the super lightweight division. Make some noise for Isaac Chavez and Stefano Ari. This is going to be 4 rounds in the super lightweight division. All brought to you by the Sol Boxing Promotions, Taqueria El Vaporcito, and Filiberto's Mexican Food. Next up to the scales, Alejandro Gomez and Joseph Cruz. First to touch the scale, Alejandro Gomez. 130.3 for Alejandro Gomez. Next up to the scale, Joseph Cruz. 128.3 for Joseph Cruz. This is going to be 4 rounds in the super featherweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Alejandro Gomez and Joseph Cruz. Next up to the scales, Jordan Panthen and Shaquille Cameron. First to go on the scale will be Jordan Panthen. 160.5 for Jordan Panthen. This will be 6 rounds in the middleweight division. Next up to the scales will be Shaquille Cameron. 158.6 for Shaquille Cameron. This will be 6 rounds in the middleweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Jordan Panthen and Shaquille Cameron. This will be 6 rounds in the middleweight division. Next up on deck, Eric Munguia and Derek Gates. Derek Gates will weigh in at a later time due to travel delays. But Eric Munguia will weigh in here. 136.5 for Eric Munguia. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for coming out here to Taqueria El Vaporcito for the official weigh-ins of Del Sol Boxing Promotions. We will see you tomorrow night live at the Arizona Federal Theater. Get home safe, drive safe, and we'll see you tomorrow.